my YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel. Please make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe down below. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell right here, right here. Don't forget to hit that because every time that I post, you will get notified whenever I post a video. This video is just going to be another chit chat, just me talking with you guys, my plans, my ideas. Probably want to know what am I going to be doing for the summer. I want to know what you're going to be doing for the summer. Like, what is your plans? School is still going on. The kids' last day of school is Tuesday, the 26th, here in New York City. So the kids are going to have a half a day. So that will be their official last day. To be honest, since the month of June, I've taken like maybe 4 sub assignments. I haven't been subbing as much as I was subbing for the past months because it's just been really slow. And a lot of this, it's not that jobs don't pop up. Jobs do pop up, but they're too far. And I'm just very lazy. Like, I don't have my own car, so I have to take public transportation, which is the bus and the train. So sometimes, honestly, I just want to stay in the area if I could find a school. And sometimes I'm just really lazy. So I haven't been subbing as much. Yeah, and if you guys noticed in my last video where I announced to you guys the grade I will be teaching, I'll be teaching first grade. I asked a lot of my YouTube followers to tell me like what are some things that I should be doing over the summer to get ready for the academic school year. And one of my followers, Queen de la Classroom, thank you so much. You give the best advice, I swear. Go over and please go follow Queen de la Classroom. She has some awesome videos, guys. So please make sure after you leave this video, go over to her channel. Please support. I'm all about supporting other YouTubers. So please go over and support her channel. So Queen de la Classroom told me like, hey, since you know the grade, start thinking about procedures and routines. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I did start planning some prior, but now that I have like the official grade and I know what I'm gonna the kids I'm gonna be working with, I was like, okay, I'm ready to like full force plan. So one of the resources that I used was from Teachers Pay Teachers. And on Teachers Pay Teachers, I just looked at the beginning of the year checklist. And I used this from Teachers Pay Teachers. It was free. So if you just type in like the beginning of the school year checklist, there should be one that pop up and some others that pop up. What I really liked about this one is that it really broke it down to like classroom management, procedures and routines, organization. It broke it down to like first week activities. This one I didn't fill out because that's most likely something that I'll be talking with my co-teacher with. So that part I just left blank. And they have materials or notes. These are just some suggestions of things that I most likely will need in the classroom. And then I've added some more that could follow along here, like some Flair pens, some Post-it highlighters, cardstock, Astro Bright paper. And then I just made a little of my note on the side of teacher supply list that I would need going forward. And I really like this. I was taking my grandma to her appointment, and I just sat there. I put my headphones in, and I just started planning away. And I just filled in like the boxes. I still have some. I still have some like to fill in, like turning in classwork or what you want your teachers helpers to do. I probably won't have the kids collecting the homework. I'll probably just have a bin where the kids just have to put their homework in, or it's going to be in their folder, and either me or the other teacher will just, in the morning, one of us will just go in and just take the homework out. So I don't know if I have like the kids doing that per se, but I really like this. It really helped me to plan out my ideas. Even in the back, I've thought of like some handwriting things. Since I am having first grade, getting them to start doing lowercase letters, not lowercase, but still working on writing their uppercase and sometimes their lowercase too. So with the uppercase, what I like to do is have a center or like a station for handwriting. And normally what I've seen teachers do from my experience is they would use a handwriting notebook. they would make copies of all the pages double-sided, so the kids get to practice writing A twice on the front and in the back, and they would put it in folder pockets. And they would just have like 5 handwriting folders. So if we was doing stations and the kids was rotating, let's say I was doing guided reading, the other kids are doing independent reading, my other colleague is doing math on the rug, and we just have another group of students who are just doing handwriting. It's easier because they would already have the folders. They just need dry erase markers, or they would use their dry erase markers and a little felt wipe to wipe when they're finished, and they would just trace the uppercase or lowercase letters, whichever one you would want to put in. So that's an idea if you want to do when it comes to handwriting. Um, a lot of teachers use like handwriting for tears. There's another book, Handwriting Print. It's something. Once I find it, I will put it down below of some things that you can use for handwriting. Like I said, if you see in my last video for spelling, I told you guys about Explode the Code. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are some books. If you're thinking about word study, there's a book on Amazon, like Words Their Way, where they have like the different sorts for kids. That was one thing that when I was a teacher's assistant in first grade for word study, the teachers used the Words Their Way, the sort, but they used that based off of the teacher's college assessment, and whatever they got on the assessment, wherever they were stuck at, the digraphs, the blends, or vowel sounds, each of us, like I would have a group, like I had the digraph and the blends group, so the kids would have to do a sort, like I would have to come up with a game for them to play. So Friday was like game day, but Monday through Thursday was like different activities where they had to do the sort, or they had to find the sort in their independent reading books that they were reading. They had to make list of words that had that diagram. So it was like different activities every day, but each person in the classroom was like 4 of us. So each of us had like a different group. Most of the time we had like 2 different groups. Like I would have the diagram and I had the vowel group. The other teacher would have like blends, or it was like different things. So those are some possible ones if you're looking to do like advance your word study group, and you're just like thinking like, what are some engaging word study activities that I can do. Look into Words Their Way. They have different ones like kindergarten first. It's like different ones on Amazon. So that's something that you can look into. So yeah, this checklist has really helped me in regards to planning. So thank you to Quindella Classroom. Another thing that I got off of, I'm not sure if I got it off of Teachers Pay Teachers, or I was just snooping around on Pinterest and it was free. But I got this like a back to school to-do list. So it's like things I need to do in the classroom, things I need to do at home, things I need to purchase within the classroom, things I need to laminate, copy, and print. So I'm waiting till August till when I meet my co-teacher, and once I know like things that I need to do, I am going to use this back to school to-do list to help me. Of course, things that I would need to laminate is just probably names, labels, a whole bunch of other things to do around the table, do around in my classroom. So this is one. If anybody is interested and you wanted to know where I got this, I'm going to put the link down below for this resource. Yeah. So I want to know, like, what are some things that you guys are going to be doing for the summer? For the summer, I am tutoring one of my kids that I've been tutoring since I was a teacher's assistant in first grade in the city. He's been with me for 2 years now. He does have dyslexia, so I've been tutoring him for the past 2 years. So I'm going to be continuing to tutor him this summer. I'm hoping and praying to God that I can still continue to tutor him when the academic school year starts. But I'm starting to tell my clientele, like, I can't really give you a definite on how things will turn out for moving forward in regards to the academic school year, because I know on Mondays teachers do have professional development till 4, and I tutor him at 5 o'clock in the city. So I'm hoping and praying that everything works out, because I love my kids. He's a kid that I've been with since he started first grade, and he's going to third grade. And to be honest, I love him like he was my own child. Y'all know I don't have no kids, but um, I just really love him. And if, oh my God, I don't want to break his heart. I do not want to break his heart. So yeah, I have to like, think of things, think of that also as well. So I'm waiting to just get my schedule, see how everything is gonna go, so I can plan out for next year in regards to tutoring. But I still want to continue my tutoring because let's be honest, that money I still need on the side. Um, to help me pay my loans, to just personal bills that I have to pay in my household with my family. So I'm also possibly going to be getting another child over the summer also as well. He's going to first grade, but yeah, he's going to first grade, and his teacher gave me a couple of resources that she used with him in kindergarten. And she was just so nice that she helped me get a lot of these resources that she used with kindergarten. And I'm like, I want to still continue to use things that he was using in kindergarten. So when he transitions to first grade, most likely the teacher might maybe have something different, but at least he has something that he's familiar with. So I definitely want to show you guys some of the things. Um, if I get this kid, but these are the resources that I'll be using with him that the teacher has shared with me. So this is one of the resources that she gave me. She uses this with her kids, like checking to see they know they need to use their ears to see if the word sounds right, if it looks right, the eyes, does it make sense? Having that child use their pointer fingers. I know it's hard. Some kids hate to use the pointer finger once they've reached like a D reading level. They feel like they no longer need it, but little do they know they still need it. When it comes to the pointer finger, I think um, once the student reaches about like an EF, you can stop using the pointer finger with the student. But if you notice like it's frequent miscues, or like they're missing words, or they're just reading something else, that's when I would go back to like stressing the pointer finger. But I think once they reach the E and the F level, you don't really need to stress the pointer finger. Then they have the pictures, like, if they don't know the word, like let's look at the picture, like what is it telling us to do, or like looking at that first letter and making that first sound that you see, p, plain. So I really like um this resource. I had it on blank white paper, but I have some Astro Bright paper, so I wanted to put it on some bright paper like this, so it's easier for the kid to see. So this is another resource that I have. I ended up cutting the other half of it, and I was just thinking to use this where like students can write their sight words. So with this kid in particular that I'm possibly gonna get for the summer, with the Teachers College word assessment, they have different word lists that the student should know, A to H. And with my kid, with that possible kid, he's having a hard time getting past the A word list. So I'm gonna have him try to identify the words as well as identifying being able to write them also as well. So this is another half that you can use for, if you're doing it and you don't want to waste, your astrobyte paper, you just laminated, this does cost money. You can always cut it off and use it for something else. So that was that. Um, this is off of this is another Teachers College assessment. So this is like the student copy where the student would have to look at the letter and tell me the sound. So of course, when I meet my student, I always do Teachers College assessment. So this is how I'm just gonna assess to see if he knows, if he's able to identify the letter, and if he's able to tell me the sound. And then the ones that he doesn't know, that's what I'm gonna continue to work on him with. And another thing she gave me, like I said, if you are interested in any of these that I'm sharing with you guys, let me know. I'm willing to share. Like, I'm not that kind of teacher. It's like, oh, I don't want to share. I don't remember where I got it from. You guys know you have some of those coworkers and they be like, oh, I don't remember where I got it from. Like, you know where you got it from. You just don't want to share it. So no, I'm not like that. This is another resource that the teacher used in her room how to write a story. She did tell me that the student was having a hard time when it comes to writing a story. So this was easier for, this is what she used with her students. They have to think of a story, touch and tell your story on each paper, sketch your story on each line. So they had to write on the line, and then label your pictures and write your words on every page. So if you go up closer, they write one day, they have the labels. So I think this is perfect. Um, just to reiterate to kids when they're writing, I feel like this is a great resource that you can use in kindergarten. And if there's something that you used in kindergarten with your student, it's even better to even transition it more further to first grade, and then you differentiate it, as the school year goes, and just add more things that they can add into their writing. When it comes to the publishing checklist for kindergarten, this was something that she used. They had to check and make sure that they think and plan. Did they draw labels? Do they have people and places in there? They would check that. And then the cat, making sure that they labeled what that animal was if they put it in there, and write words. Are there sight words there? So I think this was a very simple, cute little checklist that the students could use just to check. This would definitely be something that I would put in their writing folder just to remind them how to write a story. And when they say, like, oh, I'm finished my piece, this is something that they can use to go back and check to see if I did those things. Um, last but not least, another resource that the teacher gave me as well is, she said she used this to help kids who need help when it goes to pointing and being able to read from left to right. Um, just being able to have them use that pointer finger very strong, like, show me the color blue, show me the color yellow, show me the color green, black. He's able to point to the object very quickly. And even when you want the kids to do like body parts, show me your nose, show me your hand, your ears, just getting that strong pointer finger ready so they know how to read the book. I thought this was a great resource. I even went back in and did it with the markers so you can see it a little bit more clearly. I also like on the back too, so the kids know that there's different animals, getting them to point to the different animals and transportation, like the bus, the train, the scooter, animals like the cow, the tiger, the pig, elephant. And I like how on this one doesn't have the one that kids typically would say. It has like different ones. So I really like that, or ones that are most common that students will identify. So I really like that. So these were definitely one of the sources that she gave me, and this was what she used in kindergarten. So if you are a kindergarten teacher or going to be teaching first grade and you're interested in any of these resources, please let me know. I will personally email it to you, if you guys just leave your email down below. But yeah, for the summer, like I said, I'm going to be tutoring. I am going to go on my family reunion vacation in July, the end of July. I'm going to Belize, Cozumel, Mexico. I'm going to Honduras and some other islands. So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be like my only big vacation before I start professional development in August, and meetings and setting up rooms and all of that stuff. So yeah, like, what are some of your plans for the summer? Like, what are you doing? Is anybody going on vacation, going anywhere special? Leave that down below. But other than that, I'm really just like relaxing, enjoying the moment. Like, this is gonna be like my first and my not my only, but this is gonna be like my last official summer that you can say like I have to myself. I don't have that much to do until I actually get started. So I'm trying to enjoy every moment of it up to this point, if you get my drift. So so yeah. Like I said, if you guys like any of these resources, let me know. Please make sure you like this video, you comment, and also, like I said in my last video, I do want to do a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions that you want to know about me or anything, please let me know. And welcome back again to my new followers. I hope you guys like what you see. Please make sure you go back and watch my old videos too. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.